I know sometimes people get upset when others speak positivity. It's very annoying, possibly when your life is what you feel is a living hell, or you're going through some really tough times, and here comes Polly Sunshine or Marvelous Marvin saying words of encouragement. Sometimes people don't want to hear that. Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. Thank you for joining. This is a quick pop in to offer some Monday words of inspiration. A lot of times, people that speak positivity, they have sat in the rabbit hole. They have been at the bottom of the barrel. So that's why they can speak in this manner. I'm going to tell you right now, life is truly about perspective. What about the handicapped individual that is smiling, that goes to work, that does their best day in, day out to make a day a good day? One problem we have is we take a lot of stuff for granted. Just being able to walk to your car, so that's a double one. Your legs are working and you have something to get into, to drive. We don't realize how blessed we are. I work for a smaller not-for-profit organization, and I declare over the last 15 months or more, we have lost already 4 employees. 1 died by suicide. 1 counselor was killed on her way home. Innocent, just a random shooting killed this 23-year-old beautiful counselor. Another gentleman had a massive heart attack. Just lost a co-worker last week. Have no idea what happened to him. Our company is, like I said, 600 of us, but we're all spread out in different schools, and I don't really get to connect with my male counterparts as much. But why am I saying all that? And God rest my co-worker's soul, Will Ramey. And I don't even think I met him. Again, our company is 600 people, and we do a lot of stuff separate. I'm saying that to say, you don't even know if tomorrow is promised to you. So that's why every day is a blessing. I'm not saying when you lost your job that you should wake up and be, oh, I lost my job. Yeah, I'm happy. Of course not. We all go through those very challenging times. And it is during those times where you say, hey, I'm not okay, and it's okay. But what you have to remember is this is a temporary situation. Nothing lasts forever, not even the bad stuff. It's all about perspective. If you are out of work, what can you do to get you a new job? Can you do contract work? People sleep on contract work. I hang my hat on it. You go sign up for 2 and 3 agencies, and you work it, and you name your price per hour that you're willing to do, and you hold that job and do that job until you get to your permanent job. Contract jobs have health care, and some of them even have a 401k. So don't get too discouraged when you're out of work. You got to remember, where there is a will, there is a way. And you have to keep fighting. You cannot stop. You cannot. What separates a successful person from someone that gives up? Successful people eat life up for breakfast, dinner, and lunch. They never quit. No matter what happens to them, they never quit, and they always see the bright side of things. It could always be worse. And I'm noticing, like, some people are making $70,000, $100,000, and they taking it for granted. I had to learn the hard way. I had so many jobs I hated, but once I learned to appreciate the income and looked at it differently, that's when things started getting better for me. You always have to appreciate what you have to get to what you want. You know, you always have to appreciate what you have to get to what you want. And stand in the moment, too. Stop worrying about, what's going to happen tomorrow. I get it. I have anxiety too, you all. I think into my future, and I get a little nervous about a couple of things. Like, man, I'm getting older, this and that. And then I cut it off, though, because I'm like, well, what can you do, Tammy? If you don't get older, you die. So all we can do as people that are getting older, which is all of us, take care of what you have now. Take care of your mind, body, and soul. Age is a number, nothing but. And when you take care of your body takes care of you. There's some 30-some-year-olds, they can't walk up 3 flights of stairs. They huffing and puffing. So it's all about mind, body, and soul. What I'm trying to say today is perspective. The person with the kids, they're complaining. But you always forget it's a lady on the other side. She really wanted kids. She didn't get to have those kids. The one that's married can't stand their wife. I get it. Some people are hard to love. The one that's married can't stand their husband. But you just had somebody spend Christmas alone in tears. So sometimes we think we got it so bad, but sometimes we have it good. The lady, or man that's being abused, wish they could get away from their person. Then you have somebody like me, spent Christmas in solitude. Maybe I wasn't as happy, but at least I had some peace. Now that peace you can't pay for. So it's what? The one with straight hair won't curly, one with curly hair won't straight. Are we ever happy? What is happiness? Is it fleeting? Is it possible to gain or have on this earth? Sometimes we play the victim. I work too hard. I say that stuff too. Take a damn day off. Some stuff is not even like curing cancer. It's not that deep. Take a day off. Call in sick. Take off. Don't burn yourself in the ground for a job or for money. It's so not worth it. It's really not. And I know for me, I'm really learning myself more and more. If I could have a day to myself, that's when I'm happier. But when I'm like grinding, day in, day out, this, I start getting a little frazzled. And then I start getting the attitude. And I'm picking up on that. So I have to pull back. I have to pull back. I will not make complaints about the field I picked. I picked this field. But I have to be true to myself. I'll go harder than some of my clients. And that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And when I give out homework as a therapist and they don't do the homework, I'm pulling back because I'm not going to go harder in the paint than you. Because I got my own therapist. So we have to be careful as clinicians, teachers, pastors, whatever you're doing that's helping people. When they don't want to help themselves, we have to pull back because I can't do more than my client or my student. You know what I'm saying? We have to take responsibility. We're not victims. But again, perspective. Do you have breath in your lungs? Do you have food in your refrigerator and in your pantry? Can you walk? Can you talk? Do you have family that love you, friends that care? You're ahead of the game. Do you have an income? Maybe you're blessed like me. I have too. It's a blessing. No, every day is not Polly sunshine. Every day is not a good day. And that's a fact. But you can be grateful for the things you have. I always feel when you're grateful, God makes room for more. Also, when you dig deep and fight like heck to come out of that hole, God is going to jump in and take over and drive that car down the street. But you got to be grateful. You got to be grateful. You got to be grateful. That is why good stuff always happens to me and for me. I am so grateful because I know I have a good life. I know I could be dead and gone. I have jumped on the phone with breast cancer patients and people. They are not here no more. They passed away. I have been on the phone with them, encouraging them, telling them about fighting cancer, and they are not here. So that tells you how blessed I am. I know it's not easy, you all, but do your best to make the most of your day. And don't not listen to what I'm saying when I always come on here and say www.psychologytoday.com, put in your zip code, and get you a therapist. If you don't want to do therapy long-term, employment assistant program, EAP, most companies have it. Do your 6 sessions for the year. Do your 10 for the year, whatever they offer for free. And talk to them. I'm not happy. Tell the therapist, I'm not happy. Well, why aren't you happy? I'm not happy with my finances. I'm not happy with my love life. I want to buy a house. I feel I could be further in my career. Say whatever it is and get that support. But to sit up here and complain day in and day out to different people, it's not fair. It's not fair. You're not a victim. And if you have your health and strength, you got it. And if you have depression or anxiety, get the support you need. Stop being proud and stop being a victim. Tammy Sharice Walker. All is well. Everything's working out for my highest good. All is well. Everything's working out for your highest good. Bye.